What is up, my Darkness family, and welcome back to the channel. Today is a brand new thing we're doing. As the title says it all, the review of the Resident Evil video game series. Of course, I'm here with Mr. Pro Gamer and Mr. Grievous.
God damn right.
We are big fans of the Resident Evil series. So I'm going to get your thoughts on what is your best game, and we'll start up to your best game, my worst game, in your worst game. Then we'll start off with the top series, which is the best and which is the worst. Then we'll get into the movies.
Alright. I also found digital trends Resident Evil games rank from best to worst. So.
Okay.
Yeah, for digital trends.
Let's start off with my favorite. My top favorite. As you see what is playing in the background, Resident Evil 4, and yes, I'm ready for the remaster in 2022. Now, Storm, you played already 4. Can I get your thoughts on it?
It definitely took the series in a different direction. What I mean by that, like, it took the series and brought it into HD. It just took the series in a whole different direction that it wasn't. No one saw it coming. Leon's back again from Resident Evil 2, but this time he's a little older, a little more wise, a little more knowledgeable of what's going on.
A little bit more chunkier.
No, he's still skinny as a motherfucker.
A bit chunky.
Leon just grew into himself. Like, he's grown up.
He
went
from this started on the Force Cop, who just turned to a rookie back in Resident Evil 2. And it became this all-time favorite, which is Leon. Why I like Resident Evil 4 is because the game is so good. The boss battles are amazing. You get all kind of weapons in this. Now, my worst game, I have to say, my worst game that I am really not good at is the RE2 Classic. I'm not good at that. Storm?
Alright, I'm back.
Storm, can I get your top favorite Resident Evil game and your worst Resident Evil game, and why?
Well, the worst one's Operation Raccoon City, hands down.
Why?
It just didn't feel like a Resident Evil game. Like, it was just way too fast-paced. It felt more like a Call of Duty game. Like a shitty Call of Duty game. You know what I mean? Like, it just felt like Call of Duty with just Resident Evil in it. It feels like somebody took, like, Call of Duty, Resident Evil, and just mashed the two together.
Game.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What the heck, game?
To me, Raccoon City just plain sucked.
If you, while he's going, I'll talk about my best and my worst. And my best is RE4, and my worst is RE2 Classic.
Ooh.
Now let me get your favorite game of all time in the video game series.
My favorite so far?
Yep, that you enjoy well.
I liked 5 and 6. They were really good. Only because, like, 5, the demo for 5, way back in the PS3 days, I played it and I liked the demo. I thought the demo was decent. That was like an okay demo. Got the game, way better than the demo. But if I had to say my favorite of all time, I would have to say probably the Resident Evil 1 on the Origins collection that was remastered back in 2015, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think.
Something like that. Correct us in the comments below. We think it's 2015, but we're not 100% sure. I like that one the best.
It's a little bit chunky.
You shut up, the fat boy.
You
I'm mad. We
are
were
the
about
one
to
that's
win the
chunky.
game and I somehow got hit by a random
Okay.
bot.
Let's
would
talk
say
about. Oh, okay, so let's talk about how many games are there. I'm gonna let you do this because you know more. Because you know more about the video games than I do. But I grew up from someone, but not all of them. Please start from the very first one that was
This
ever
was either
announced.
Zero, but one came out in '96.
Yep.
That just started it. Then after that was 2. Okay, I don't need to check. Hold on a sec, guys. We're going straight to the source of Wikipedia.
Wicca means pedia.
You kidding me?
So apparently it sold over 95 million copies worldwide in 2019. Okay.
That's not
That's-
too bad.
No? Oh, here we go. I finally found me the release timeline. Thank you, Wikipedia. So 1996 was Resident Evil 1.
Okay, as you do that, guys, I'll be back in a minute. But Snoop's gonna be talking in the
Wikipedia
background.
isn't always accurate.
Most of the time. Alright,
No.
they took a year break in 97 and 98 they came out with Resident Evil 2 as the follow-up sequel to Resident Evil 1, which was popular.
Oh, it banged it off the wall.
In 1999, Nat Geo, they came out with Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I mean, it's a fan favorite among
Off the wall.
all the people. 2000 came out 2 Resident Evils.
Switching
Spin-off
operations.
called Resident Evil Survival. The next, would it be the next like mainstream game?
Okay, what up? Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back.
Would Resident Evil Code Veronica be like the next mainstream game?
I believe so.
Alright, that came out the same year.
Nightmare.
2001 is Resident Evil Gaiden. And then Resident Evil 2
No, my
Survival Code
boy
Veronica.
Chan did so good.
2 more
Chan the
spin-offs.
bot did actually good.
2000
12.7, 3
came out.
infections, 1 assist.
With all
Good
2,
job, Chan.
Resident Evil
Oh,
One
okay, I'm sorry.
got remade. and Resident Evil 0 came out. 2 more mainstream games. 03 was Resident Evil Dead Aim and Outbreak. 2 more spin-offs. 04 was Outbreak Fire number 2 spin-off. 05, this is where things started changing for the better and or worse, depending on your viewpoint. 05, Resident Evil 4 came out. Bye, Ethan. That's what took the series and completely introduced it to a whole new section of things. 06, another spin-off, Deadly Silent. 07, Umbrella Chronicles. 08, they took a year off. 09, they released Resident Evil 5. Now, Rob can agree or disagree with me on this, whichever he so chooses, but people hate Resident Evil 5 for some reason. Yes, Chris looks like he been jacking and juicing himself like Scott Steiner. But 5's still really good. 5's actually my first ever Resident Evil that I played and beaten, and I loved it. I thought it was a really good story and campaign. It was nice with the multiplayer. I enjoyed it. Then the same year, the Darkside Chronicles came out. Took a year off, 2011. Resident Evil Mercenaries 3D In 2012, this is for a few.
Here's the reviews of RE5. 4.5. Let me check.
People really didn't seem to like that too much. I enjoyed it.
See, this one, Push Square gives it a 6 out of 10.
Nah, it's the greatest.
It didn't like RE4.
No. But I think a lot of people hated it because of the co-op.
Oh yeah.
But 2012 here, this is where things got really good. Resident Evil Revelations. That is actually a good game. It's a spin-off, but it's a good spin-off. It at least feels like an actual Resident Evil spin-off. Operation Raccoon City came out the same year, which I hate. Just, no. Excuse me. Oh, I see. And then, me and Rob's favorite, or one of our favorites, Resident Evil 6.
Oh, let's go.
2012 it came out.
Which people didn't like RE6 for some reason.
I enjoyed it.
I mean, that's your opinion. I mean, I first played it on...
Yeah, the PS3.
Yeah. Sorry guys if I pause for a minute. I got a stuttering problem, so... I'm gonna say this again. If you make fun of me, I will block you from the comments. This is...
If I stop, it's because I gotta remember what the hell I'm
This-
thinking of.
is not to be... Okay?
Leon, how you holding up?
But...
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sending you a playing mag.
Let's talk about Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
No, we'll get to that in a minute. Finish this up. So, they took a break. Resident Evil Revelations 2 came out in 2015. 16 Umbrella Chronicles. 17 Resident Evil 7 Biohazard came out. That's a fun game. Scary as shit, kinda, but it's fun. Definitely fun.
Yes, it is.
It took a break in 2018. In 19 and 20, now, they didn't release a Resident Evil game, per se. What they did was announce the remakes of 2 and 3.
Yep.
Resident Evil 2 came out last year in 2019. Resident Evil 3 just came out earlier this year.
Yep.
In April, if I'm correct.
And now we have a RE4 remake coming in
April
a
3rd.
couple
There we
years.
go. Also, what it comes with is Resident Evil Resistance
Yeah, it's online play.
as a bonus. You get a bonus game for it, which ain't bad.
No, it is not.
I'll take the bonus game.
Yeah, me too.
Shit, yeah. So, here's the story. Resident Evil 1, 0, 2, and 3 all take place with Raccoon City in the Arcade Mountains. Basically, the first one is Chris and Jill get trapped in a mansion. They're looking for the rest of the team. The special forces known as STARS.
Stars.
T-Fighters. Billy or Rebecca helps them until they're all betrayed by Albert, who was secretly planning to steal the stuff. Though apparently he was killed by Tyrant near the end of the game.
Uh-huh.
He's still alive. Resident Evil 0 is a prequel to the first game. Well, Rebecca Chambers, as she separated from Bravo team, teams up with fugitive Billy Cohen. That's a really good game. RE2 here. After a few months of the events of the first game, when Matt started infecting the population of Raccoon City with the G virus, playing alternatively as Claire, sister of Chris from the first game, or Leon, rookie cop, starting on the day of the outbreak. God, that must be painful.
That's gotta suck, man. Your first day on the job, you found out what's going on in this world. Why do people come back to life after that shit?
Man, it's where it gets good. The players must escape from the city while at the same time confronting the mad scientist William Birkin, whose daughter Sherry Birkin is thought she is an important character. The plot remains the same with minor differences in the 19 remake. Resident Evil 3 set before and after the events of the second game. Powers chose escape from Raccoon City while being pursued by another Umbrella weapon, the Nemesis T-Type. Plot concludes with sterilization of Raccoon City by a nuclear strike. But here's the thing with 2. If you're playing as Claire, sister of Chris, you fight Birkin. But if you're playing as Leon, you have to fight Mr. X.
Yep.
I think he has a run-in with Birkin, doesn't he?
Near the end of it, he
I
does.
don't think so.
He does near the end.
Yeah. He does a slight run-in, but majority is you gotta face.
Yeah, you got to face him at the
X.
end, and yes, he's a bitch to kill.
Alright. That was the Archive Mountain and Raccoon City incidents. And all of this was caused by a company called Umbrella Corporation. But you know, it's a whole nother thing. Now, here's post Raccoon City. Is Resident Evil Code Veronica picks up where Claire's journey after escaping Raccoon City. She's trying to break into Umbrella's Paris facility and transport to one of the research facilities. Facilities tapped by Albert Wesker forces become overwhelmed with the T-virus. She escapes, start looking for about Chris while having to deal with Alpha and Alexa Ashford, which is the kids of one of the founding members of Umbrella by number, right? So unbeknownst to her, Chris finds his way to the island, tracks Claire to the Arctic Umbrella facility. The game's finale, Chris defeats the genetically modified Alexa, faces off against Wesker, and escapes with Claire.
I hate that motherfucker. Wesker?
Resident Evil 4.
I hate Wesker, man. He's a fucking... Really?
Wesker's not too bad. Oh, and here's the thing with Revelations. It's set between 4 and 5. Revelations 2 set between 5 and 6. So it's kind of that nice in-between. Anyways. Resident Evil 4. Leon is sent to go find the daughter of the president.
Yep.
Who's been captured by a court in Spain, the Los Illuminados. Basically that's the whole game. 5 is Chris Redfield's attempt to stop the selling of illegal bioweapons in Africa, developed by Shiva. The bioweapons in question are developed by using Las Plagas. The plot involves Rescue's plans to destroy humanity when viral agent based on the progenitor virus and T-virus antibodies called Ouroboros. Whatever. Bless you. Revelations. Twice. Revelations set between Resident Evil 4 and 5. Shortly after the establishment of counter-terrorist group Bioterrorism Secure BSAA, the game follows counter-terrorist agents Jill and Chris as they try to stop bioterrorist organization from infecting the Earth's oceans with the virus. Simple. Resident Evil 6. Sure. Follows multiple protagonists, including Leon, Chris, Ada, and Jack, who is involved in a terrorist strike using bioweapons, zombification of the president, so on. T-virus, which is recognized by the NSA, then to induce fear in the general public. Get the idea. Pretty much, it's everybody's trying to stop the same thing, but what it does, it goes through the different events that they have. Okay, Revelations 2, the plot between the events of Resident Evil 5 and 6. So it begins with Claire and her co-workers, including the newcomer and playable protagonist Morale Bolton. I wonder if that's Barry's daughter. I think so. At a party at headquarters in the NGO tourist staff, was attacked by an unknown assailant and taken away to a deserted island, where Billy and Natalia Coda are also involved for different reasons as the other two players at the game. Now, that's all with the Raccoon City and post-Raccoon City stuff that we just read. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard has nothing to do with Raccoon City. Even post-Raccoon. It's about a author, I think it is, right, Rob? Ethan Winters?
Yeah.
He's an author, I believe. He's looking for his wife, Mia, and he's pretty much defends himself against her family, I believe, in an abandoned place. Then you got other games such as Outbreak and Outbreak Fire 2. It's basically just another. It's like no, what's the word am I looking for? It's basically just what's the word? Spin-off games that have Resident Evil theme to it, but not really Resident Evil. Counterparts, and so on. Alright, Rob, should we talk about the movies now?
We forgot about. Oh yeah. Did we do Biohazard?
Yes. I just did that.
Alright, guys, let's go on to the movies.
Now, I've
Let's
seen
start
the
with
first three
the
movies.
original.
Now, I've only seen the first three movies, so...
I've seen all
I
of
don't-
them, but yeah.
And that's the last three I haven't seen yet, so I don't know really much about them. But the first one introduces Alice, who has to help with... Oh, hold on, let's go to the main article for a second. Come on, go to the main article, damn it. Okay. So, Alice is the main character in the game. Not the game, the movie. There we go. Let's see. So, 97, blah, 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 blah. Pretty much Alice. Alright, so, this is the film. Umbrella Corporation operates a secret genetic research facility called the Hive. Located deep beneath Raccoon City, the Hive has been sealed away by the Red Queen, the AI who controls it. Due to the release of the T-virus in the factory, which we learn later on is some guy. So on and so forth. Pretty much what happened is, well, underneath the city, Alice and Matt, Matt gets turned into Nemesis, which takes place in the next movie, Resident Evil Apocalypse. 2 years later. The movie came out in 2001, so on and so forth. Basically, everybody's turned into a bunch of freaking brain-dead zombies. Essentially. Now this has got to kill them, so on and so forth, yada yada yada. Would you say, Bob?
Yep.
Alright. We shown us right, but do this right and that's right. Oh, okay. What would you say? What do you think about the movie?
I liked it.
It was a good movie. What was interesting, in the end, they hinted at the next one. Which was kind of interesting. It was really good, though. Alright. Resident Evil Apocalypse, which is the next movie. It's a sequel. Basically, it picks up where the first one left off, with Matt turning into Nemesis, so on and so forth. The whole city gets shut down. Jail's there. Alice is in a coma. She wakes up from it. She rescues Jill and Payne from a group of liquor monsters who escaped the Hive. Ah, right here. Dr. Charles Ashford. That's who it is. Well, no. He's in charge of something. He claims to know the evacuation point in the city in exchange for the rescue of his daughter, Angela Ashford, who's trapped in Raccoon City somewhere. Group knows that Umbrella plans to incinerate Raccoon City to give it the T-virus. So, on the way to rescue Angela, Nemesis is a thing. Commanded by Kane, who's the dickhead. That's the major that seals up the whole city. Trapping everybody inside. Tells Nemesis to kill Star members. After Angela's rescued, they make evacuation helicopter with Carlos. He's also later on in the movies they explain it. Alright, he's dropped by Raccoon City and blah 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 blah. But here's the thing that's some bullshit is that Nemesis dies by a freaking helicopter.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's just bullshit right there. And then at the end, after the whole thing, Alice wakes up. She's been taken to a place, an Umbrella research station in Detroit. She awakens, she escapes the facility, displays extraordinary powers, and she is driven away by Joe and Carlos, who are designed as Umbrella employees. As they drive away, Umbrella logo flashes in Alice's eyes, and Ice says, "Program Alice activated." So now she's becoming part of the, what's the word? Part of the, part of Umbrella. Third one, Alice is controlled. What's his face? He's in the movie. The one that plays, Jonah on Game of Thrones. You know who I'm thinking of,
Yep.
What's his face? He's in the third one, ain't he?
Yep.
Station came out in 2007. Basically, he injects himself with a virus. Alice has got to kill him. So on and so forth. Afterlife. Let's see. 2010 it came out. Alice and her clones attack Umbrella in Tokyo. Rescue escapes. Destroys the facility. Coming to clones. Rescue is confirmed by Alice. And by a helicopter. He injects her with assumed numerous superhuman abilities. After crashes, Alice is seen coming from the rubble. 6 months. Get the idea. Each movie, they elaborate more on the story. 16's the final chapter, so on and so forth. Who it is? Oh yeah, Ealing Glenn is who it is. He's the one who it is, Rob.
Well then.
Yeah. Really, we're not going to sit here and ruin the stuff for you guys. If you want to learn more about it, go look up the series and see what you guys think.
Yep.
It's worth watching. Reboot. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, you know what we haven't did? We know what we never did, bro? Was the animated movies.
I like Damnation.
Now, there's 3 animated movies that came out in 2008, 12, and 17. I like Vendetta. Vendetta is a good one. Oh my god, that's cool.
And it was like a video game come to life.
Basically what it is CGI, but it's a really good CGI.
And so basically all it is, it's like a Resident Evil 4 and a Vendetta that came to life.
And then we had the novels.
Basically, all those animated series are, it is games come to life.
Basically. And then we had novels about the movies. There was novelization. 4 out of the 5 movies had novelizations. Genesis, Apocalypse, Extinction, and Retribution. If you've seen the movies, the books are just a little bit different. Not by much. There were books based off the game. What the hell is it? The, something Cove. No, I cannot come up with it. Let's see. S.D. Perry is, well, novels on the first 5 games, as well as 2 originals taking place in between the games. The novels take liberties from plots of the game. Basically what it is like, if you play the games, you kind of read the books, right? There's just slight differences in them. Okay, Resident Evil. Alright, so the first book is Umbrella Conspiracy. Alright, it's based on the first game. Caliban Cove is the first book that I read, and it's an original novel, and let me tell you, it is good. I would recommend reading it. I would recommend reading all these books, without a doubt, but I would definitely recommend Caliban Cove as an original novel. It's really good. City of the Dead is Resident Evil 2. Underworld is an original novel. Nemesis, well, it's the 3rd game. Code Veronica, it's based on the game with the same name. Zero Hero or Zero Hour is based on Resident Evil Zero. It's just worth reading if you want a really good book series to read. I would highly recommend it. What do you think?
Well, since I never read any of the books.
You would like the books. Yes, the only thing about the books is that they vary slightly to the games, but majority, it's all the same. Everything's the same. It's just the book's gonna be a little bit better than the game. You know what I mean? There's gonna be stupid different little differences, but it's not that bad. It's definitely worth it.
Okay, what else we got on the list?
That's, well, I guess, I don't know. Should we just go through and just give like our ranking?
Yep.
I like the games you should play.
Yep.
Alright, let's go to that digital trends. So this is what the digital trend says for the best games. This was on May 8th, so earlier today at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which would be 11 o'clock Eastern. What they're doing is they're just considering the Resident Evil titles. They're not including Operation Raccoon City or Umbrella Chronicles. First one, Resident Evil 4. Really, there's nothing to say about it.
Just a classic.
It's always fun. But what's interesting is that, yeah, sure, RE3 did massive head toward graphics, but RE4 is the one that with the fixed camera angles with the first person over the shoulder shooter and so on. 2 would be the Resident Evil 2 remake. It follows the same narrative as the 98 release, but there's only one similarity between Built from the Ground, reimagined original game. All it is basically 2, but in modern day. 3 is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
Oh dear God.
It's not even really a Resident Evil game. But it's a nice horror game. It says it returns to the horror aspect of it after the 6th game. What else we got? It's definitely a good horror game. It has a lot of Resident Evil. It's definitely like Resident Evil 1, but different. 4 is the original RE2. Not gonna say that. 5's RE1, the original one from 1996. Let's see. Come on, computer. Work with me now. Come on, damn it. But, yeah, if you guys want to see the, list, look up digital trends. Yes, I know it's unresponsive.
Like some people's brain is unresponsive.
You dumbass. You want to look up the list? Go to digitaltrends.com and type in Resident Evil. It should come up. Alright, let's see here. There we go. The original Resident Evil is number 5. Come on, a Nintendo DS? Really?
Yes, it is.
I don't think I ever knew that. 6 is Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Which is interesting.
Yeah.
It took the series forward. 1 started the ball, get the ball on. 2 picked up the ball, kept it going. 3 kept it going. Number 7 is Code Veronica.
Okay.
It's the first must-play in the series, originally released on the Dreamcast in 2000. Game files clear, blah blah blah. Number 8 is Resident Evil 5.
Well.
Okay, at least it's on now. Like Resident Evil 6, 5's too heavily focused on action. Okay, so that's why they don't like 5 and 6.
What?
Because of the action. It's more based on action than story. Which I can kind of see that. There's a story, but it's not as profound. It's not like number 9 is Resident Evil 0. Interesting. It's in the corner digital trends. It's not bad, but it's not great. So, look at it in the middle. Resident Evil 6. Also flop, but commercial. A critical flop, but a commercial success. It pushes too hard on the action, leaving the sacred loneliness and horror the series is known
has returned.
Oh.
Oh, I guess Ethan last.
Yep.
So,
He is
yeah.
rebooted offline.
So, that's
Oh,
digital
last. He
trends.
got booted up by a 3-year-old named Kevin. He
Better
got
line.
mad because someone stole his Legos.
Kevin Federline.
Rick tweets.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's Digital Trends list of Resident Evil games. Now, Rob, do you agree with that list?
Some of them, no.
But overall, though?
Yeah.
Alright. Like with Rob, some, not exactly. But majority of it, yeah, I can agree with the list to a degree. Okay. Alright, so what's next now?
Hold up.
Okay. Let's talk. I know this ain't.
That's it.
I know this ain't
I'm gonna go
part of
see
the
if I
stream
can go
that
get
it says in
40
the title,
I'm gonna go see.
but we gotta talk
if I
about
can
it.
get $40 with a card.
What is the
right now.
worst or best MLB game, Storm?
The best?
Worst. We're gonna rank the worst and best MLB games.
I'm gonna step out of this conversation because I do not play.
Yep. I'm looking up, hold up. Okay, here we go. Here's the rankings. Number 50. Nope.
What? Oh, I forgot
VR
about
baseball.
16. Oh, you know, I forgot about 16. 16's
Oh.
not too bad. I think the one thing about 17 that was
ESPN
nice.
baseball on that, I remember that.
I think the one cool thing that was good about 17 was Ken Griffey Jr. was on the cover.
Oh yeah.
And the MVP edition was really good. And it also looked like he had a signature. Which was cool.
Yep.
It was worth, like if you were going to buy it, that'd be worth buying. 18, the MVP edition ain't really worth it. I mean, it's cool because it's a local with their own judge, but it's really not. It's nothing to be. Oh wow, look at what I got. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, just nothing like ooh. But if you were going to buy the standard MVP edition, I would recommend standard. 19. 19's the same. Like, I would recommend the MVP edition. It's a better steelbook. It's cool looking. Like, if you're a collector of steelbooks, Get 18. 20? Definitely. Definitely good. Definitely.
Leon, I've been able to
It's worth getting the MVP edition.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called
What?
the Los Illuminados.
Yeah. 20, yeah. Get 20, guys. Because it added something new to everything.
Running with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah. He could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned
Okay, how about this?
me carrying the same blood as them. Remember that?
Destroy all humans.
Carry the same blood.
Oh. God.
They're more important
One of
than
the
solving riddles.
really good ones that I remember playing was Destroy All Humans Big Village Revenge. Remember? On the Nintendo Wii.
Alright, guys, I got a question. I may have
Alright.
asked this once before, but you guys never gave me an answer.
What?
Final Fantasy.
What's
Dang
up?
it. Alright. I may be deaf, will let me hear you else. Do you... And someone asked her, do you masturbate with one hand so you can do sign language with the other?
No, you asked that
With the other hand?
already. Yeah. No, I remember this one.
Nobody answered me. I'm gonna go find a deaf woman and ask her that. And
I
then I'm
don't think that's
immediately
all.
proceeding. And immediately when I say
You know one thing about a blonde woman is?
big burly black dude named Raquel.
Hey, you know why? There's a good thing about
me, ready to, like,
Hey, you know why?
pummel me into the ground.
Hey, you know why? If you fuck a blind chick, she never know who fucked her before. If I remember, can you identify him? Bitch, I'm blind. I don't know who fucked me.
That actually happened when we lived in upstate New York. Grandma
Damn.
caught up a blind guy. He went over to security, and security said, well, can you identify her? And the guy was blind.
Well, that's pretty fucked up.
All of a sudden they bring some small scrawny white boy thinking he's cool, jokingly says the N-word. Random slightly bigger white guy pops on the back of the head so hard like it proceeds to fail all brain function and just falls to the ground and just sitting there in the fetal position crying. Alright,
That's funny.
after I finish this match, I'm gonna show you a video because something similar to that happens and it's funny.
Oh wow.
Okay. Alright, guys. Should we discuss the... Oh, okay.
Yo, have you met the president of racism?
No, it's
Have you met
not
the
my wife.
CEO?
Have you met the
racist?
have you met the president of randomness?
The president of randomness?
Yeah.
I met the CEO.
No. Storm's the CEO. I'm the president. And you're just the
Oh,
sergeant
he
at arms.
just got mocked.
Why? Listen, I'm the king of the retards.
Artars.
All
Alright.
quiver before me.
No, see, it's Artar. If you're going to pronounce it, it's Artar. It's the
I
correct
said
terminology.
retard. Or tar.
Yeah, Artar.
I am the king
We're
of
not
the
getting into
tar
this.
boys. Ha! All
We
fault to my
apologize ahead
brekkie.
of time, guys,
Down the
if
table.
we offend you in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Alright, all I'm gonna say is I may act dumb. I'll just be honest with you, I'm going to be the guy who's just sitting there doing something really stupid. Okay, game, I point this kid twice with a brekkie, proceeds not to die. Yo, I think the brekkie needs a buff.
You see, we got Xander over here, man. He says some. He be hugging out with Elmo and shit. And then we got fucking Herbert the pervert in this bitch. Goddamn machine and Meatwad, that bitch. and Hank Hill. For some reason, they're all
Some Mongol Cho decided to get
they're
in
all
Brekkie range.
part timers.
You have fallen into Brekkie range. You die. If they don't want to die, don't get in Brekkie range. It's just kind of how it works at this point. That
should
fool
we
got
go
in
over
Brekkie range.
GTA, Bob?
Oh,
Grand Theft Auto
you
6,
got to
alright.
jump on me. Good job.
Yeah.
You have survived the Brekkie.
Our favorite Grand Theft Auto games.
Mine's GTA 4.
You may have won the battle.
I would have to say either.
Brekkie. Hunter. Every time I go to reload, and immediately two more people proceed to go in the room. Oh, you tried to run? You kept me in a corner, like what? There's
I
some
would have to
random
say
dude
my
named
favorite
Eat My Dad's
GTA
Poop.
series would be.
Dude, this guy much dumb. Such wow.
I would have
Yeah.
to say probably GTA San Andreas on the Xbox 360, and probably GTA 4 on the 360.
Why is if they don't want people using the Brekkie, don't make the Brekkie fun to use.
Yeah, you see, guys, because we get all sorts of games, but my top two, San Andreas and GTA 4.
Oh, without doubt. GTA 5's good. It's just
It's not like at that tier.
It ain't like
No,
PS2 days is nothing.
It's not like it doesn't have the memorable days to it. Like, not that it's not like a memorable game or anything. It's just it's not on that level yet.
no, like
To
GTA
where-
3 and GTA 3 and Vice City. Those are fun on the PS2.
Okay, game, yeah, just
Listen, she bitch.
hey.
I'm not talking to you.
Queens after you.
I'm talking to the dead zombie in the game.
You challenged the Brekkie. Not smart. Okay, okay, that was dumb.
I'll tell you what's dumb. Elmo.
Me.
Okay, so we got anything? My top
Yo, with
three
dumb,
GTA
same.
games. 4,
Top 3?
Vice City, and San Andreas.
I would say probably top 3 would be San Andreas for the 360, GTA 4 on the 360, and
Well, you gotta count the remaster, motherfucker. I'm talking about the classic.
yeah, I know, but still.
Oh, fuck.
Uh,
Oh, God, Elmo, what? Listen, you red bastard. Don't you gotta go count? Talking about the letter of the day?
No, that's Count Dracula.
Oh, so you saw like your sex life.
Fucking who? He's been thinking a bit too much. That's what
Okay, pause. I think probably the third one would have to
What
be
would he do
the
when Elmo just started walking around sounding like a hippie?
Oh my
oh
God.
god, no. I think
No.
probably the third one would have to be the ones from the PS2 and that box that I showed you, where you get 3 Vice City and San Andreas.
I used to have those.
The church yet?
I think that would probably be number 3 for me.
Leon, did I mention not to take the scenic route? At any rate, Ashley's
You wanna
not
die?
that structure.
I'm gonna kill you guys.
What the fuck happened to Elmo? What happened to his family? That's who gave him some crack.
Brekkie!
He's smoking some crack.
Alright, well, how about this? Final Fantasy.
Oh my God!
The original.
Oh my God! Who's that?
The best one of all time in your eyes.
I'm just gonna kill all of you!
Like if you have to give like the top 5. Really?
Oh my god.
God damn you, Xander. Now, what would you say about your top 5 Final Fantasy games?
7? 13?
Now this includes the remakes too. The remakes, the remasters.
7, 13, 5,
Really?
3,
Shut up, old Elmo dick.
and 15.
15's the last one, really? I would have to say probably 7 remake, hands down 7 remake. Hands the fuck down 7 remake.
Shut the
would be
fuck
one.
up, Elmo! Oh.
Who would have
Oh,
to
hi,
probably
Chris.
be?
Oh, how you doing, Elmo?
Oh,
Oh,
shut
no.
up.
Oh, no.
Hi.
Xander, get Elmo! Put him back in your cage!
2 would have to be.
Xander, get Elmo! He's fucking with the stream!
1 would be Final Fantasy VII Remake. 2 would have to be Final Fantasy 15. Do you say Moana right now?
Yes, it is! What the fuck?
3
I
would be
can't
Final Fantasy-
concentrate right now.
Hey, shut up, you son of a bitch!
Put him back in your cage, damn you!
No, I can't. Alright. 3 would have to probably be.
I'm a fart, but he's back in his cage. At least for now.
Thank you!
I'm
The
not
fuck
sure
you
if he
been
does
feeding
that
him?
open door.
Crack?
You wanna die? You wanna die, Elmo? I will turn you into this random, like, toy elbow I have hanging to death in my room.
Oh no.
Can we focus on the
Leave
task
him
at hand, people?
alone, you goddamn
No, it's
fucker!
too late. It's too late. I've started something and I have no regrets.
Alright. Back?
Shut the
That's
fuck up, you hunk of meat! Fuck you, man. Kiss my ass. Kiss my meat.
I can't take you guys seriously half the time because of this. It's because you guys are doing stuff like this. It's funny, yeah, but stop.
Kiss my meaty ass. And I hope you like it all, and I hope you fucking up to the redness, bitch. My redness miss mine. New shit, yellow blood to the yard, damn red, it's better than yours.
What?
Damn red, it's better than yours.
Okay. Back to the.
Shut the hell up, me one. If you shut up, I'm gonna give you a silent injection.
With a meat grinder.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
We
Not the
won't be
neck
trying to
under you
bullshit.
son of a bitch! No! Get the fuck up, Chewbacca!
I was trying to make the sound of the blender, but okay.
Alright, anyways. Top Final Fantasy games. Go. Bob?
12. 15, 3, 5, original, and 2.
Okay. Xander, your turn.
7. Just 7. The Iron's actually the only one I played.
Original or remake?
Both.
Okay.
Ah!
Well, which one is better?
I did. God, that's like choosing children. Why are you doing this to me? Why is it?
Man, it's like choosing wives of a girlfriend.
What are you fucking nerd?
No, this is like choosing wives of a girlfriend.
Honestly, to me,
That's basically
number
saying
one.
like all the hot girls give you an invite. Well, not me. I wouldn't know how that feels because I'm sadly depressed. What y'all, boy?
Honestly, to me, one would have to be Final Fantasy VII Remake, hands down. I would put this over the classic.
Honestly, I'm just putting both.
Let me reload that.
See, here's where I'm at with it. 7 for like the superior gameplay, but the original just for nostalgia.
Right, yeah. I can
Yeah.
see that, yeah.
Nostalgia.
But if you're gonna compare the remake to the original, like the remake just kills it hands down.
Yeah, it does.
Only just because of the graphic. Like obviously graphics, gameplay, like the whole 9 yards. It's the same game, but better.
But superior.
For some, I watched a trailer, right, for Final Fantasy, the one that they had on PlayStation like a year ago, like that minute 38 one or whatever, little bit for everybody. They showed 7, and it was like, oh my god, why it 7 looked like a bunch of polygons?
Well, it's like
Poor Cloud has been reduced to a polygon. Now his name's Polygon Cloud Stripe.
That is funny.
But do you know what I mean? I know, like, if you look at, like, that 7 demo, and, like, if you look at, like, the footage, like, it just looks like Cloud is everybody there looks like a bunch of freaking polygons. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you've seen it. It looks like a bunch of fucking polygons. Jesus. But I would definitely, like, 7, the original 7, is definitely up there.
Yep.
It's minimum top 3.
yeah. that's
Minimum.
why-
And if you're gonna do a list of, like, the top 5 or 10, it's minimum top 3.
Oh dear God.
I accidentally caused a car to blow up, and I killed everything.
But how dare you, you murder bastard!
Now, here's a question.
It
Damn!
was an accident.
Which is the better game? Final Fantasy VIII original or remastered?
Nope, we're doing this again.
Ow!
Probably remastered.
Rude.
Dude, the remaster looks awesome, man. It's beautiful.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, obviously, like, the remastered, you're gonna go with anyways. Because, like, the graphics, the gameplay, this, that, and whatever else. That's spy games. But at the same time, it's like, oh, it's Fortnite. But at the same time, no, it's like,
Oh no, I think I angered the bees.
you have to go with the classics. Just for the nostalgia factor.
See, that's where I'm at with it. Is it team nostalgia or team like gameplay that wins?
That's
Also
true.
it kind of depends like what type of RPG you like. Do you like the
Right.
newer, faster paced style, or
But
do
you
you
can
like,
also have the classic
or do you like
small.
Damn!
the traditional RPG? If
Right.
you want to call it that at this point.
And the nice part is, like, on Hill,
Well,
you
the
can have it
original
slow it down.
RPG style. That's what. Oh god, what?
We're gonna get this trophy, guys.
But like,
got it.
but what the cool thing about this is, like, you can have it. Well, it's, you know what I mean.
I mean, you can have any game you want. That's how you feel about it.
Yeah, what I'm talking about is like you can have it, like in here you can have it where it's the original, like the factory, I guess.
I'm just not
Because
getting
it,
code
because
is.
it's your opinion on how you feel about the game.
Oh yeah, I definitely think it's worth getting. Like Final Fantasy VIII was just on itself for $10, right?
Alright, I didn't tell you something.
Oh god. Alright, I'm listening.
Alright, so my teammate got shot. He died. He was trying to throw a grenade. Well, he died and he dropped the grenade. Guy proceeds to run into the grenade, getting the game-finishing kill.
That's freaking funny.
Yeah, we just saw that. I'm like, no way that just happened. Like, and right before that, I proceed to just randomly throw a grenade. Apparently, people love camping by car.
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh.
Like
kills.
Like, alright, Foz, you know that side blue car by, on the right
Yep.
side of Newtown, or left side, depending on which way?
Yeah, I
If you're
know.
on Orange House.
The
it's
blue
right
one in between the
side.
two.
Yeah, I
buses.
always throw grenades there, because I got like 3-4 grenade kills just by that. The
Nice.
funniest thing, you know what happened immediately after? I shot it and the car blew up. The car blew up, getting me another kill.
We're gonna get this trophy if we gotta keep on restarting the load file.
But like, Zeno came up with a really good point when he said it depends on the RPG. Like, what do you like the new style? Did they
The
incorporate
newer,
into
faster paced
remaster?
style, or do you like the old turn-based combat style of the original?
And like 12, 10 remaster, 10 and 10 2 has got that ability where you can put on the classic one. Yeah, 7 remake did it too.
Alright, you know what I like?
I don't think
That
15
some-
did it.
Like, alright, I love that Mario Odyssey did this, and I wish a lot more games did this. Alright, you know Mario 64, right?
Yep.
Oh
Probably-
god, yes.
Alright, yeah. One of the best games all. I 100%ed that game.
You
I got
are
the Easter egg
tryhard.
with you. No, me and my mom worked together over summer, and we did 2 games. Mario. I did most of it. There were a few parts that I wasn't really good at, but there were other parts that I had to do because I was better at them. And we just kind of worked together and we did it.
Don't even start me on Mario 64.
Oh, well,
But the DS
There
though,
is
the
a
DS is
spec-
really good.
Yeah.
I beat the DS version, so I don't know if you can count that as me being Mario 64 or not.
I beat the original.
Mario
Yeah.
is like the greatest game on Nintendo.
Well, of course, it's.
Actually, I would say that, but I would say Final Fantasy was bigger than Mario.
Motherfucker, we're talking about Nintendo, not
Okay,
PlayStation.
Yeah, you can camp in
No,
that room.
Nintendo had the original Final Fantasy, remember?
But if you look at it,
Camp in that room with a game.
Mario takes that spot.
Oh yeah, but
Okay,
Final
and there's
Fantasy
the
on the other
Serious
hand
One.
was
Bingo.
that game that got people to buy Nintendo.
Which Nintendo is still the greatest console ever.
Oh yeah.
You mean the greatest company since Nintendo's technically.
Yes. And
And
yes,
it's
guys, you
just
can pick up an
that kinda jumped
N64.
off.
Yes, you can pick up an
Nintendo?
N64 with an HDMI
I wouldn't agree with that.
input. Yes, you can.
Ain't bad.
But I do not know how much it is.
Alright, Bob. Alright, and this is for both of you guys. What do you think about Final Fantasy Type 0 HD? I'll read you what it's what the description is. And I have this game on Xbox, and I
Game
loved it.
Load.
Okay, maybe now, 'cause I can't fucking read this shit. There we go, that's a little better. So it says one of the most highly anticipated role-playing games of all time. Final Fantasy Type 0 makes its first debut as Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. Nobody gives a shit about all that. Step into the fray as Class Zero, a group of 14 students from an elite military academy whose country is attacked by an aggressive neighborhood empire. Use powerful abilities and
You know what
magic
oddly
for
kind of
breaking
reminds me
filters. The
Even though
fast-paced
it kind
RPG.
when I hear
Player must
something
be
about like
dirty.
Damn!
like students stuff like that, I only think of one game. It was a murder mystery game called Danganronpa.
All right.
Oh god.
What it was 16 students, and the goal it was a killing game. To
I
where
just feel like this is like Battle Royale. Not Battle Royale. Whatever the hell the one is with the students.
where
Oh,
the students and where the goal is they have to try to kill each other and get away with it.
Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about.
That's Danganronpa. That's the
No,
game.
I was thinking the movie. I was
Movie?
thinking of the. Bob
Like
knows the movie I'm
Saw?
talking about. I think. No, I think it's Battle Royale. Isn't that the movie, Bob? With
Yeah.
the kids in the school, they gotta kill each other. Something like that. I think that's the game.
You know
I
a
could
really
be wrong.
good song that has a really dark meaning?
Oh God.
Do you know
Last
Pumped Up
songs?
Kicks?
Nope.
Like all the other kids with the pumped up kicks, better run, outrun my guns. All the other kids, pumped up kicks, better
Nope.
run, outrun my bullets. I sung in the wrong order, but on. Alexa, play Pumped Up Kicks.
He's streaming. Don't forget.
Highly specific songs is only available with Amazon Music Unlimited.
Why the hell is
Okay.
your Alexa Australian?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't. Stop.
Just randomly come out of a. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I cannot do that. What the hell you mean you can't? You jackass. Alright, back to the Final Fantasy stuff.
Alright, well,
We'll do this show later. If you guys want to get a really good, like if you never played Final Fantasy and you want to try something, that's
don't you touch me with those bees.
if you guys wanted to try a Final Fantasy game, I highly recommend you to try the demo for Final Fantasy VII Remastered.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Or if you're wanting a more traditional style,
Final Fantasy VII on here. It's $16? Yeah, it's $16. That's a really good deal for the classic, in my opinion. And if it's on sale, it's $8. I would say go for it. See it. Try it.
partner. Oh,
The demo only takes up 7.6 gigs. It's worth it. I say get it. It's worth it. And yeah, in 1997 it was released, but you know what? It only took, what, 23 years to remaster it?
okay, yeah, they're all.
I bet that
campy
took 'em a
and
long time to get the
building
license.
because-
Oh yeah. Also, don't forget though, some games that whatever the company is that gives you the games, you gotta work with whatever the code is.
Oh crap, lag.
Say
Yep.
like those part of the code missing. Well, you gotta do something about it. You gotta rebuild it. You gotta do something. Here it says it's 85.82 gigs for the digital version. On the actual disc itself, the back of it says 100 gigs.
Oh, this dude stepped right on a grenade.
But like I said, we can all of us collectively agree, if you want a game that's really freaking good, Final Fantasy VII Remake is where it's at.
Yeah.
Hands down. You will understand
Beautiful
why.
graphics, great story, epic bosses. What more do you want?
You will understand. Oh, here's the thing: is you will understand why people love 7 and say 7's the greatest of all time.
Yeah. I
Alexander just
remember
said.
back in the old days where games, like the big games, had to be put on 2 discs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
And for people that know these days, now back in me and Storm's days, yeah, when we was kids, we had something called manual bookets.
Game manuals. Yep.
Yep.
They were great, especially if you took a bunch of them with you to the bathroom. You could just read about the shit.
Now it's like everything's online. You don't get no instruction
Well,
manual.
some you do. Though, like if you,
You know
want,
what's fun?
some do.
Game Sharks.
Oh, I remember them cheat codes that you couldn't normally
I
get with
remember having one for the DS. And I put Pokemon and I broke the shit out of Pokemon. I remember that.
Game Sharks are like the best because you can do what cheat codes can't normally do.
Alright, anyways, here's a sentence that summarizes exactly what Xander said. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a reimagining of the iconic original. Beautifully done. It is. My God, like Square Enix did really good with this. You got unforgettable characters like the flower petal, the flower lady. You got Cloud, you got Jesse, Biggs, Billet, Reg. Unforgettable characters.
You also got like Tina, like
Tifa.
Thought.
Yeah, it's Tifa.
Tifa. What? Whatever
Yeah,
Thought
Tifa.
McGee's name is.
That's funny.
It's a mind-blowing story. The story, I started it earlier today when I got it. Took forever for the fucker to download.
I mean, yeah, it's a.
Okay, who's your
But it is
best
worth it.
Resident Evil characters of all time?
Oh, we'll get into that in a minute. We'll finish the Final Fantasy, motherfucker. Mind-blowing story. The story's just good. Like, this is a fantastic story. Like, you're not getting any better than this. In an epic battle. The battles are good. Now,
Oh shit.
here's the one thing about 7. If you play Final Fantasy 15, 7
Ow!
kind of has that 15 feel to it. Would you say, Xander, with the battles? Like, it kind of has like that 15 feel to it, which I personally like. I like the fact that I could go around free roam and get the shit out of everything and anything I want. Now, like, the turn base in like 10 is cool, as it's kind of like Pokemon.
That's the. When people think of RPGs, that's what they think of because that's what eventually just kind of became a turn-based combat game where you can build up your characters. Now
Right.
they evolved into something different.
Which, in my personal opinion, I like that different. Like, 7 kind of feels like 15 only with the combat, because you can go around, it's not turn-based, which is kind of nice. I personally like
I
that.
would definitely agree with that.
Like, I don't mind a turn-based, but don't you just want to go and just keep kicking the shit out of the thing and kill it as quick as possible?
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah.
that's what I like. But say Xando likes, say Rob likes it. Well, it's just a classic tone base.
All right, where I'm
And
at with
Xander's
that
in the
is that I
middle.
like it now because it takes more. It's not just luck based.
No, it's person based.
I think I see why
I
people hate the
personally-
Brecci now.
The Brecci just ugh.
Cause I shoot, they die.
But do you know what I'm saying?
this
Like,
weapon. Yeah,
I just really like this. I love the fact that I can sit here and kill a bunch of different enemies, and it's not turn-based. But let's say like Xander lights turn-based only. Bob lights it in the middle. But all of us can agree though that like 15, you can hate the game all you want, but the fact that you can go around and free roam and kill things is really nice.
yeah, but you're not limited, you know.
Doing a turn and just have it rely on RNG.
Oh no, I
luck.
got a bad turn because the enemy crit me. Stuff like that. I remember my brother, he couldn't be a boss for the longest time because, well, two things. One, he got really unlucky when it came to RNG, and he constantly there was a move in the game that would constantly one-shot his entire team.
No, it's just RNG.
Yeah, it constantly do that attack.
RNG's one of those things that like it goes really well for you, or it just hits the shit out of you.
Yeah, basically that's how RNG works.
The best example of RNG would have to be Pokemon Stadium.
Just Pokemon in general, just getting crits.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
I
I would have
remember
to say though, Stadium
Oh, it
would
was
probably
fun.
be
You know
the
what happened?
biggest RNG thing.
Also,
Leon, it's been
a really good
6
bit of
hours.
RNG that actually screwed over my friend because it was really funny. Is we were doing a friendly Pokemon battle,
Mm-hmm.
Consciousness
and I was using my really good team,
was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
and I have a Pokemon. Like all mine were like max IVs and shinies. It took a really long time to get those.
You're one of those people.
Not typically, but in this case, yeah, I kind of did.
You're one of those. Well, let's get the Matt's IV thing. Oh, I want this next. Oh, yeah, you're one of those people that want the perfect breed.
Yes, it was.
Honestly,
I know.
No, I'm not like ultra game.
No,
Okay.
Xander knows exactly what I'm talking about. There are
Oh,
certain,
wait, honestly,
there are a few different type of Pokemon players out there.
there are
They're
like
casual
I'm
ones.
more of
that
an
just-
in-between player. Like
Oh no, there's a couple different ways you could go about Pokemon. You got the
only
casual
like
people
for
that
my
just
gods.
play it through
I
for
only
like
do that
whatever.
for like my trying, like my trying.
Try hard.
Pokemon. Yeah, my try hard Pokemon.
But Xander knows where I'm going with this. There's a
But I'm
few
not
different.
always using that team. Like most of the time, I'm using like a really goofy team.
Right.
True, some of them are my max IV shiny legend shinies. Some of them are even my legendaries.
Mm-hmm.
A few of them are even shiny legendaries. Wow, okay, this kid's an actual boss.
Countless soft resets.
Actually, no. I remember, I think the luckiest I ever got was, alright, I was doing a random game, right?
Oh boy.
I was like, I made a bet to my friend. It was really funny. Like, hold on, I'm about to go catch a Pokemon. Name a Pokemon, I'll go get a shiny right now. And he said, go get a Rayquaza. Well, the only way to get Rayquaza, luckily I haven't gotten it yet, and he knew that, is you have to go through the wood.
Oh, I was singing Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald. I was singing that.
I was Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. That's the one.
Oh, okay.
Which is just a better Sun and Moon. Honestly,
Pretty
I
much,
would,
yeah, that's what it was.
I
But
would
Sun and Moon was a good game.
like,
They
yeah,
were
it's just,
great games. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon kind of just... It's like Pokemon Black and White too. But it's the same, kind of the same idea as Black and White 1,
All right.
but it just advanced the story. You know, it took place, the events
Not
after
necessarily
1.
it advances the story because the story mainly stays the same.
Or not Ultra Sun and Ultra. I'm talking about like Black and White 1 and 2. Like Black and White and 2 kind of like advanced, like, well, and released all his Pokemon. You could go find them, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like the exact same as Black and White 1. Well, it's the exact same story, but just different and a little better. No, they were two completely different games set in the same universe.
Yeah, and I really like that.
It was like Final Fantasy X and 10.
I like it when games aren't just carbon copies.
Oh yeah, but they're like Final Fantasy X and 10-2. They're exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? 10, you got what happened now. In 10-2, it picks up where that left off, which is nice. Oh, you want to know a little piece of trivia?
No.
What?
Did you know 10-2 is the very first sequel game of the Final Fantasy series? Bet you didn't know that, did you?
Final Fantasy games are weird. Never have sequels, but they go in order for some reason. So the point games are the sequels, but no, like, oh, Final Fantasy 2. Oh, Final Fantasy got a sequel. No, it's not actually a sequel. It's a completely different story.
You know what's funny? I actually talked to my grandpa about that earlier.
That's dumb. Why is that a thing?
Well, no.
That's
Well, what's
sad.
kind of
I
nice
think-
about that is, like, you got each individual Final Fantasy, which is nice because it's its own story. Like, you don't, like, say 1 through 5, right? Well, you all about that. Fantasy 3 took place before 1, 5 took place before 3, which took before. You know
That
what I
is
mean?
dumb, but okay.
No, but do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to go through and try to figure out, okay, what happened in this game that affected. What? Now, if you were going to do a timeline of all the games, could be a bit of a pain in the ass. Like, time period wise, it could be a bit of a pain in the ass figuring that out. No doubt. But, like, if you're going to do, like, oh, well, if one's a standalone, two's a standalone, like, what I think they did was, I give Square Enix a shitload of credit for this. They took each individual game, right? Like, the next game is going to be Final Fantasy 16, right? They're going to slap on the 16
they're gonna
on
go, they do something like 7 and make another remake.
it. Oh, they could, yeah, well, whatever.
Well, I mean, as long as it's like a beloved Final Fantasy game. No
Oh,
Final
yeah.
Fantasy game is truly bad. It's just there are some. There aren't
Well,
as good.
13 had apparently questionable and whatever fight mechanic. Oh, that's what IGN said. I don't
Well,
know.
I mean,
IGN's kind of weird on games, but they are good though.
honestly,
You know what-
IGN.
Yeah, Game Rats is what I'm thinking of that I like. I like the Game Rats before you buy the series. Still can't remember what the hell to pull back. I think Jason. I cannot tell you his name. He introduced him. You know what I'm talking about, right, Bob? Like, you've seen it before, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Game Rights, this is blah blah blah. Here to give you an honest review and opinion on and some gameplay on the game, blah blah blah. If you guys want to see really good videos, look up Game Rights. Watch before you buy series. That's nice, cause it's like a you and me thing. I feel like IGN's like that critic that tells you like, oh well, say like Final Fantasy 7 remake, right? Say they give it like a 10 out of 10. Okay, or like a 9 point
Why
whatever
did
out of
this
10.
game get a 10 out of 10?
But you know what I'm saying?
Rude.
Like, say like they give it a 9.9. Oh, the only thing that sucks is I don't know. The inventory management, let's say. Know what I mean?
I'm fighting Baltard.
Oh, okay, well, why is inventory management an issue?
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Honestly,
Like,
there are a few games I'm like, no with IGN. It depends on who makes the review.
I don't know, I like
Like,
watching
the guy
reviews.
who made the Kill la Kill F1. Honestly, it's probably one of the best, if not the best, arena fighter.
Well, to me, I watch IGN, like, if I want to know, like, from a critic standpoint, like, oh, why did they give it this, like, for 16 and 17, for MLB The Show? The only reason I bought it, because it was a high 9. Like, what was it, Rob? 9.5, 9.6?
Mhm.
Somewhere, no? That's the only reason I bought the games, because it was a really high review for them. I bought it based off the review.
Honestly,
Oh, it took me
if I
forever
see
to
a
get-
game I like, I will, like, see... I'll go watch videos of gameplay. I won't let reviews... I'll go look at gameplay and make...
a decision.
I'm not
there,
really a
though.
review person. I'll go watch gameplay of it instead.
Well, here's like the last couple of days. I've been looking at the Final Fantasy stuff. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to get
Yeah.
it, so I've been looking at different Final Fantasies. Like, well, which one should I buy? I ended up buying 10 and 10 2 remastered. A, it was cheap. B, it was on sale. C, you split it in half. It was a fantastic price, no matter what you look at.
And come on! Stun grenades are
D.
dumb.
Well, here's the other thing. D is I didn't pay any tax on anything on PlayStation. But the thing is, though, like yesterday I was in the shop, right, and I thought, well,
Okay, game,
what
that's
about
dumb.
Final Fantasy 13? Because I originally looked at 13 and 13-2, the backwards compatible, on Xbox One.
What is that?
Thank you. Hey, Dave.
I ain't dealing with this bot camping.
We're just doing the
You know
reviews
what?
on games and shit.
Oh yeah,
I know, I've been watching.
Oh,
you dick.
well, that was you?
Yeah, Dark Phoenix is me.
Oh,
Dick. No, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, I thought about buying 13. But then, I remembered, oh shit, Xbox has got tax. Well, crap. I'm going to pay $8 plus $10 in the tax on top of that. So it's like,
What
that's going to
is
be
this
away of my
game?
money.
Okay.
So, what I did was, because Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 on sale for $12.49, throw a penny up, add a penny to it, it's $12.50. That was $6.25 per game, and it was cheaper than 13 and 13-2. Okay, like, you know what I mean? You could not beat 6 and a quarter for the games. Like, you could not beat that if you tried. So I said, okay. Went ahead and bought it. Had $12.51 left over in my cart, my wallet. And I was going to... Here's the thing, was I was going to get Final Fantasy 12, right? For $14.88 at Walmart. That was the original plan. Do you know what I mean? That was my original plan, was to get Final Fantasy 12 the Zodiac Age for $14.88.
yeah.
Which, by the way, you got to watch Walmart. They would change the price on the end of the freaking day.
Yes, they will.
Bullshit. That was my original plan, was to get 12. Then they added $4 and came to $18.88. Still a good deal, because the other day on the side, the sticker had it for $39.82. $40 is a pretty freaking high price for a game. I'm sorry, but for Final Fantasy, I ain't paying $40. It could be the greatest game, but you know what I mean? But at original MSRP, I could
Here's
buy
where I'm at
one
with
of
it.
them.
It depends if it's a series you already know. Like,
Right. Well, here's the other
let's say
thing.
the new WWE game comes out, and it's like
Right.
$60. I check it out. I check out day one reviews.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
is
here's
this
the
game
thing. What was
cool?
it?
Is this game
Yeah,
bad?
But here's the thing though, like when
Or
I lived in
maybe-
Virginia whenever the hell I moved to Virginia, and I lived there for a little over a year, there was a store called Secondhand Charlie's. That was over on whatever the hell the road is now, I cannot think of it. But I went there, and I found Final Fantasy X and 10-2 in one day, right? And I have them still. I didn't get rid of them. I even found Final Fantasy 12. What happened was, I found 12, right, Rob?
Yep.
So you know what else I found? I found the collector's edition of 12. I don't remember the price of the regular 12. But I was picking up 10 and 10-2. It was like, no, it's Final Fantasy. Alright, let's grab it. Let's go with it, you know what I mean? Like, well, okay. Shit. But I own 12, the collector's edition. And I'm gonna tell you, the collector's edition of 12 on the original PS2, it's a beautiful piece.
Yep.
Like, this is just beautiful looking. And I'm glad to own it. I was looking at it today when I was talking with my grandpa about Final Fantasy, and it's like, I really like this. I really like this. It's a steelbook. It's my first ever Final Fantasy steelbook that's an actual, like,
Oh dear God.
On said,
I mean, if you guys can find the original Final Fantasies that were cheap at like a place like Second and Charlie's, and the discs are in really good condition, pick them up. They don't sit and sleep on it. You get them while you have the chance. If you don't have the money, okay, that's understandable. Anybody would understand that. But pick up the game if you can. Because who knows the next time you go and find one that's as good condition.
It could be 6 months. Hell, even 3 years.
Years. Oh, never. You never know. Like Ghosts and Goblins from the NES. I bought it though. $20.
oh, I'm sad. You know what happened? I wasted 30
No.
bucks on Punch Out for the NES. Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Turns out, someone dumped like soda or something in the main gears, like the main component, and dunked it up so badly the thing couldn't run. I couldn't even fight Glass Joe.
Phew.
Oh, I was mad.
I bet you was.
That's weird. That Rob's been here when I played Ghosts and Goblins. It's a bitch.
I remember
was that
that.
the game with art? I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, you should see.
Yeah, that's what you get.
You
Two
should see
heads
my
and you're
brother
dead.
from when I'm playing Battlefronts or Battletoads.
Oh god.
I'm screeching at the top of my lungs.
Now, if anybody knows what we're talking about, if you know Cinemassical, that's what we got. That's actually why I bought Battletoads, was because of Cinemassical. I love Cinemassical.
Actually, I bought it because of Killer Instinct, including Toad, and I wanted to play
The original.
Luckily, my brother had. He had the rare Game Pass thing. So he could get. Has.
Just letting you guys know right now, we are so way off topic. But this is what we do. We get off topic and we come back to it eventually.
Yep.
Eventually. I mean, we're not completely off topic.
No, not particularly. Yeah.
I mean, topic is still like video, like talking about video games. So.
Shut up, Dave. Are you sure your son escaped again from the castle dungeon?
No, please. He shot me.
He's allowed to.
Also, he's allowed to wander at night like Jack the Ripper.
Okay, why you gotta bring Jack the Ripper in this motherfucker?
Wait a minute, it's Jack the Ripper. Half the Ripper.
You see what I did though? Anyways, like, going back to Final Fantasy, like, if I was going to rank them, 7 Remake, just hands down, is #1.
Ow!
But if the original 7, I would have to probably put it at 1A.
1A, like. So I guess
1A or 2. It's one of
also what
those
I
two.
do is I make 1A, 1B. It's cheating, but I don't care. It's my list. I make the rules.
I can't help
And you
it.
can't do anything about it except call me an idiot in the comments. Don't do that because that's not cool.
No, it's not.
Be funny.
Why
Moron.
am I always the one that gets bullied for amusement?
Because it's funny.
But here's like the other thing though, like,
I mean, yeah,
You
but
could put two.
That's gay. Why did it have the turnaround speed of like a snail?
but here's the thing, you could put the original
Oh
Final
god, this
Fantasy
dude is
at 2
lagging.
only because, like Xander
Good
said earlier, nostalgia, classic, what the hell's the word? RPG element of the turn base, RNG, it's just a classic. Like, you just can't beat that. But here's the thing I would recommend. Whether you guys are digital or physical, or you're in the middle like I am, I would
Honestly, it
recommend.
depends on the game. Like,
There
honestly,
you go.
I'm not one to buy mini like collector's editions.
No, but if it's good,
Like, if it's like a good deal on like a digital, like deluxe edition or something.
yeah. Like Final
deluxe
Fantasy
edition's
X
fine,
and
but-
10-2. That was a really good deal. It was originally $25, 50% off, it's $12.49, so you could not beat that. You know what I mean? Like, that was a really good deal. And it was a digital. Now, over on Xbox, they had a sale going on, too, right? Guess how much they had 10 and 10-2 on there for?
This stole my quickie!
Dude. Take a guess, guys. No, I want you guys to take a guess how much the original MSRP on Xbox One is for 10 and 10-2 HD Remaster.
Too much.
Yeah, take a guess.
What a bug bomb!
150.
No. Take an actual real guess. Not, it ain't no 150.
$30?
37.
No. Alright, Dave, what do you say it is?
Wait,
45.
what are we talking about?
45. Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2, right? The remastered versions. The MSRP, the regular sales price, guess how much it is on Xbox?
What? Like the bundle pack? Alright,
Yeah, it's 10 and 10-2.
I'm
it's-
gonna say $65.
No,
Oh, wait,
Dave's
how
actually.
old is it? How old is it?
I don't know when they come out. Oh,
No, I'm gonna say like 50.
hey Google, when did Final Fantasy X and 10-2 HD Remaster come out?
According to Wikipedia, it was later released on Microsoft Windows via Steam on May 12, 2016. In addition, versions for the Nintendo Switch and Xbox One were released on April 16, 2019.
It's over?
Damn.
I'm gonna say 40 bucks. I'm gonna say 40 bucks.
No, actually, you were right. You and Dave both were right.
40 bucks?
No, when you said 50 and Dave said 45, it was 50. It's 50 bucks for both games. Shit, you gotta be kidding! I ain't no way now. You know what it was? 50% off.
Let's go.
$25, right? Now, take a guess how much the PlayStation 4 version was. And the original price before the 50% off.
I assume it's probably like it's 30 or 60. That's what I'm listening. 30 or 60.
Bob?
Because it's
What do you say?
less or more.
45.
No. Dave, what do you say?
I said 70.
25 bucks on him.
Goddamn!
That was close.
You were the closest then. Yeah, 25 bucks is the original price.
25
off.
bucks on here?
On Hill, yeah. Xbox is 50, on Hill is 25.
Shit.
Dude, PlayStation confirmed give you better deals.
Not necessarily. It depends though. On
I
what
mean,
the
yeah,
deal
depends
is.
on game. Yeah, there are some games like
Xbox does do some deals. Like Tomb Raider, right? From the 360, Anniversary Legend, and
Ow.
Underwood.
I'll be right back. I gotta go.
Yep. Like for them guys, 90% off. You know how much I pay for all three of them? Each? $1.99.
$1.99 each.
Mm-hmm. You were with me, Dave. Remember when I started playing Anniversary?
Oh yeah.
$2, 90% off. Now that is a fucking hell of a good deal. And let's see, originally $20 each. And that's without tax on top of it.
You bitch, you don't have to charge. Bitch, I do.
No, Xbox does the tax. PlayStation doesn't, thankfully.
So saying Xbox don't charge you tax.
No, it does charge a tax. No,
Well, I
they
get
do the tax.
No, I get tax in my area.
On PlayStation, I'm telling you, Xbox does the tax thing. But it was like 2 something with the tax. Like you could not beat that for Tomb Raider. And especially the reboot ones from 360 days. Like 07, 8, and I think, was it 9 or 10? Something like that. 06, 8, and 10, I think they did. Something, you know. I think with the games when they released. Something like that. They have a bundle on PlayStation for the games. See if I can find it for you, Bob. You can see. Let's see.
Oh shit! Ow!
Yeah, right here. It's not exactly the one. Oh, that's PS4. I meant to say PS3. Hold on a sec. I gotta re-find it. I know it's on now. I've seen it here before. I wanted to do the Xbox, and I was like, yeah. No, Xbox. Oh, it's good. Let's see here. Alright, hold on. 1 sec, guys. There you go. Bundle. PS3. Ah, here it is right here. I found it. Found the thing I'm looking for, guys. It's okay.
15 hours later.
Shit, you have no idea. Alright. Here's what I'm talking about, Bob. There we go, that's a bit better.
Oh shit.
Yeah, if you look this up.
Really? That bitch got in front of me.
Oh, there's Bob. Right over there in the corner. Alright, Bob, I sent it to you. But yeah, they had this bundle for PlayStation, which was some bullshit if you ask me, but hey, what are you gonna do about it? Well, There we go, those pictures. Yay for pictures! But yeah, it's the trilogy for Tomb Raider. Not bad for 25. But, yeah. I mean, Nintendo's right, it depends on the game and what deals they have going on. You know what I mean? It just really just depends. Okay, Dave, did you comment about your favorite Final Fantasy games?
No, I did. I commented about my favorite Resident Evil game.
And that is what? Castle Fleet 2.0?
RE3.
Okay. Now, why is 3 your favorite?
So,
That's
granted,
what you just say just because fucking Nemesis. Just because if you say Nemesis is out chasing your ass ready to clap them cheeks, Joe, and make you a chill sandwich.
It's
oh
not
God!
just because of Nemesis. It
is because of Jill.
No,
it's because of a Joe sandwich.
Raccoon City to what it really is. A dumb, you know, basically abandoned, torn down place, and being able to explore it. Granted,
It is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing is that back on the PS1 in '99, it pushed the PS1 to its limit graphic-wise.
Yep.
But they were really good graphics. They were on par with PS2 graphics. Like only PS2 graphics, probably. Which is, oh, okay. Now apparently 1 was so popular, in 2002 they remade it. Which is odd. Why the hell would you remake 1 again? So later. So much later. You know what I mean? The game only came out not that long ago.
Ow!
6-ish years ago. Why the hell would you remake it again?
Bitch, quit getting in my damn way!
Just gonna set up. No, I'll come beat your ass. Alright. Now, what's your least favorite game, Dave?
My least favorite, it's a tie between RE1 and RE4.
What?
That's what I'm thinking is what?
How the hell do you
Only because
not
of
like fucking
RE1.
RE4? RE4 is fucking, it's one of the best on there.
I mean, for me, it just, the graphics weren't that good.
Don't worry, they're remastering it.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. You gotta think it came out, what, on the GameCube?
Yeah, that's when I had a GameCube, so.
Well, you gotta think
PS2,
the graphics
mobile.
don't look bad on the GameCube.
No, it looked good on the GameCube.
No, like PS2, okay, I might be able to understand the PS2 version. GameCube would look fairly decent. PS2? Not really.
I had other games for the GameCube, and their graphics sucked.
Yeah, except for
What
Mario
games look
64.
good to me on the GameCube is RE4 and Metal Gear Solid.
No. But you can't forget about the game that looks the best on the GameCube is Mario 64 and Legend of Zelda Wind Waker.
We're talking about the GameCube, not the Nintendo 64.
Now see, the N64 Mario. But actually, you know what? Donkey Kong looked the best on them.
Oh yeah, I didn't
I would
finish
have to
most of it yet.
agree with the Zelda statement there.
Zelda.
Zelda? Well,
Yeah.
honestly, like the remakes for the 3DS, like for my Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, look better. But they're remakes, so of course it's supposed to look better. But I would give it, you know what I mean? Like, the classics, yes, you can't go wrong with the classic. And the remakes are pretty much just classics, aren't they? Just up to today's standards. Yeah, you might have a few cheats here and there, but nothing too major, right? So, Alright. Xander, did you play Final Fantasy 15? Rob, you have, haven't you?
Yep.
Alright, what's your opinion on 15? Ooh, trophies.
It's mixed reviews.
Your own personal review.
I like it.
Now, which version of 15 did you play? The Royal Edition or the day one, the base?
The day one.
Okay. Now, how was the day one?
Loved it.
What did it come with? Why not? Honestly, the edition I picked up yesterday for like $5 for $4.98 was the Royal Edition. And it was on sale for $17.49. Couldn't beat the deal. $5. Winning. But the thing with the Royal Edition, it comes with a new dungeon leading you straight to the game, cinematic, first-person view, allowing players to see EOS to Knocket's eyes, new guild bosses, more additional trophies. Got the season pass with it. More than a dozen pieces of DLC, including weapons, car skins, item set. You just couldn't beat the shit. I'm not sure how much the Royal Pack is separate, but all items, including this, is available for purchase individual. And they even came with the multiplayer expansion pass, which is going out in June. But to me, if you're going to spend the money, buy the Royal Edition. You know what I mean? You gain everything worth it for free. Why the hell not? You know what I'm saying? You'd be a fool not to get the shit for free. And plus, it's actually really not all that bad. Okay, what's your favorite Final Fantasy game, Dave? If you had to rank them.
That's actually tough because I have a few top favorites.
No, and they are what?
Final Fantasy IV.
Really? Okay.
Final Fantasy VII.
Well, 7 I think is just...
It's 7. It's basically like Here Comes the Pain for Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. I was gonna say, can we all agree 7 is just...
Here Comes the Pain, No Mercy. Games like those.
No Mercy was just...
No Mercy was good.
No Mercy, just... Could nobody touch No Mercy.
What I was gonna say was, can we everybody just all agree that 7 is like automatically top 3? Hands down regardless.
Like, honestly, I'd say it's automatic top, but I guess there may be a few games.
It's definitely top 3.
I mean, like definitely top 3 at bare.
Definitely top 3.
I'd say it's top.
Right, for the nostalgia factor. But like the 7 remake. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now those. Now that's even topper than what 7 is. Alright. Continue on, Dave.
Is Final Fantasy 4, 7, and 8.
Okay. Now, what about 8 that you like?
Yeah, I was a fan of the story for that one. I thought the story was well done on that one.
Okay.
You know, it made me rage at times, but the rage was worth it.
Alright. Now, what about Final Fantasy 9? What's everybody's thoughts on that?
Final Fantasy 9, for me, it was a give or take.
Okay. Xander? Your opinion on 9? I'm looking at the cover for 9, right? And I I think I agree with you, Dave. Like, cover-wise, it looks like it's a give or take kind of thing. I mean, it looks like it's a good game, but it looks more like kind of like tactics in a way. Like ideal. Hey, Ethan. Like idealized. Oh, bye, Ethan. Hi, Ethan. You know what I'm saying, Dave? Like, you could tell, like it kind of feels like tactics, just based on like the character models.
I got off. I had a headache.
So here's a question for you, Lot. Do you lot remember Soul
Ethan's brain
Calibur?
dead. Confirm.
What are you guys doing?
I'm BO3 doing absolutely nothing right now. Besides grinding up my.
Rob, what are you doing?
Still on RE4 streaming?
No.
Yeah, you know what it kind of looks like? Ocarina of Time, but...
Ow!
I'm looking at getting on NBA because I'm about to get me a card that's basically basically is one of the demigod diamond cards in the game.
Jason Terry?
Is it Maui tier?
I'm talking about demi, like the budget cards, like you know budget cards.
No.
This is like I already have the #1 demigod card in the game, which is basically Nicholas Batum. I'm about to try to get Danny Manning now.
Yeah, like, if you look at... Have you seen the screenshots that they got on the PSN store, Dave? Like, like if you look at the first one, like look at like the building, it looks like something out Medieval, don't it?
Otis, so at the end...
Oh, dear God, go!
Hey Rob, at the end of SmackDown, Otis tried to climb up the ladder, and the ladder thing snapped.
Badass.
And then Baron Corbin at the so Baron Corbin's not winning because he ended the SmackDown off with the briefcase, so he's not winning.
Baron Corbin needs to win the Money in the Bank again.
He's not gonna win. He ended off SmackDown being the one person to climb up to grab the briefcase.
So, Final Fantasy 14 Online is on here as an all editor's choice pack.
And Rob, you know how it always happens. Person who ends the
night off with the briefcase
not winning. I can get Danny Manning.
Alright guys, that would do it for the stream. Tomorrow,
89, but...
more bullshit. I like that. From the Dark Society, we wish you all well. Stay safe. And wash your hands.
How much
Here's
is
the other thing is, let us know in the
Sharif?
comments what you guys like for the games that we talked about.
Sharif Abdul
favorite, the worst, top, however mate. Let us know in the comments your guys' list for the games. Until next time. Bye.
Stay safe, and we'll be back. Peace.